I'm excited to play Final Fantasy VII again sometime in the next year.
On the PlayStation 4?
Well, I didn't mean the remake, because there's no way you'll be able to get to One-Winged Angel in the next year. They're going to release like an eighth of the game
Everyone should save
at a time.
One left!
Fuck me. No, I meant the original PS1 Final Fantasy VII, and I'm gonna like figure out how to get an emulator of it on my computer, some shit, or I'll get it on the PSX store on a PlayStation if I can buy a PS4 in the next year.
Right.
But I think sitting down and really emotionally committing to a full playthrough of Final Fantasy VII, maybe for this channel.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Maybe just for me personally.
We'll see.
But I'm feeling that coming. And I'm excited for it. This has probably been the longest I haven't played Final Fantasy VII since I first beat it.
Yeah. And it's an important game to you. Important game to a lot of people.
Yeah. I think that was the first video game I finished.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, it was the first, like... I think I played, like, Spyro and Crash before it, maybe. But I didn't, like, sit down and finish either of them until... Final Fantasy VII is what got me into video games.
Yeah.
It was what changed it from just a thing that I did sometimes to a thing that, like, I sit down and get invested in.
I think it was Ocarina of Time for me. It was like... I think that was the first game I beat, where it was like, I beat the whole thing, I beat the temples, I beat everything, and I killed Ganon. Well, I mean, sealed away Ganon. But, like, that was the point where it was like, I saw the credits, I saw everything happen.
Mm.
Oh, maybe it was Super Mario World? I don't quite remember that. I don't know. Gosh. It takes a long time to get that final encounter, huh?
Rogue Squadron is such a good game.
Well, Rogue Squadron is a good game. Rogue Leader is also a good game.
What's Rogue Leader?
Rogue Leader is the
GameCube
version. I mean, not the GameCube version, but the GameCube sequel.
Oh, so you're just talking about Rogue Squadron 2?
Yeah, yeah.
I played it and I got lost.
Yeah.
I got lost on, like, the first mission. You're, like, protecting convoy, I think, and I was so excited about actual three-dimensionally free space.
Yeah.
And I got fucking lost and I failed the mission, and I was like playing on a friend's GameCube or something too, so it was like, okay, so that was a waste of 10 minutes of both of our times. How about you don't have a controller anymore?
Yeah. I mean, I like Rogue Leader a lot, because, like, it features a lot of side missions, not necessarily tied to, like, the Star Wars canon.
I've always been interested in playing it more, but that one kind of negative experience is my only experience.
The second one is... I mean, we talked about this in the last fucking KOTOR session. But the second one...
Oh, that you like seconds of everything better than first.
Yeah. Except for the Spider-Mans. I think I like Spider-Man 1 better than Spider-Man 2.
I feel strongly that I like Spider-Man 2 better than Spider-Man 1. Unless you're talking about the Andrew Garfield one, in which case number 2 is garbage and the first one was actually its own... No, it's not that number 2 is garbage. It's that Amazing Spider-Man 2 was just Spider-Man 3 with Gwen Stacy's death tacked onto the end of it.
Yeah.
That's just what that movie was, and it was so frustrating, because, like, fucking no! You already learned this lesson! Why would you make... First of all, don't make a movie you've already made again. That's always a bad idea. Yeah. Second of all, if you were gonna make a movie you already made again, why would you make the movie that already killed this franchise?
Yeah. It was a lot of mistakes, I
God
think.
damn! Who thought that was a good fucking idea?
I don't know. I like Spider-Man, the Raimi Spider-Mans 1 and 2, about equal.
Yeah, I think they're both good, but I like the second one better.
The second one has a lot of good shit in it. First one also has a lot of good shit in it.
I thought Doc Ock was just better than Green Goblin. Green Goblin has the, like...
Are you in or are you out? You're the one who's out, Gobby. Out of your mind.
And I really like... Oh, fuck. What's his face?
Willem Dafoe?
Yeah, I really like Willem Dafoe.
Yeah.
And he's really... He can often sell over-the-top shit. Like, he's over-the-top in Boondock Saints, and it just works.
Yeah.
Because that's the kind of performer he is. but it doesn't work in Spider-Man, and I don't think it's Willem Dafoe's fault at all.
Sure.
It doesn't work. He just seems like an asshole who doesn't understand what movie he's in.
It has Macy Gray in it, because Sam Raimi assumed, or maybe the producers assumed, that Macy Gray would be an important figure in the future.
Who's Macy Gray?
Exactly! Macy Gray is the singer. She's like, I try to say goodbye and I choke. Try to walk away and I stumble. No, I try to hide it. It's clear my world crumbles when you are not here.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
She's the pop star that sang that.
Okay.
And like she's in Spider-Man 1 and it's like during the parade sequence where it's like, oh look, it's Macy Gray, and it's like, wow, you thought she would be relevant in the future, but she's not. She just kind of sucks.
I also think the effects took a huge jump forward in Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, I mean...
Like, all the web swinging scenes are just better.
Yeah, I mean, there's more weight, there's more fluidity, there's more, like, dynamic Spider-Man movement.
Ooh, and the Spidey Suite from Spider-Man 2, that song on the soundtrack.
Yeah.
I used to, every time I went snowboarding, I would listen to it as I was going down the hill, because you're just like swooping back and forth on your snowboard, listening to that swoopy Spider-Man music, and it just...
Yeah.
Oh, man. That was good shit.
And, I mean...
It's good snowboarding music.
It's like, he stole that guy's pizza! You know? That dude from Chappelle's Show?
Yes.
He's like, he stole that guy's pizza, and then Spider-Man's like, pizza time! It's like, goddamn, Tobey Maguire. Be better. Please. But he's not. I don't know. I liked Amazing Spider-Man 1 quite a bit.
I like Andrew Garfield better than I like Tobey Maguire in general.
Yeah.
But I feel like Tobey Maguire was a better...
He got used better.
I feel like he was a better Peter Parker because Andrew Garfield is fucking gorgeous.
It's true. He is
and is just like a really cool, charismatic... He seems like a nice guy in real life.
Yeah.
As opposed to Tobey Maguire, who like, I'm sure he's fine, but I don't like him. He's dumpy. Like, I'm sure he's a perfectly normal, okay guy, but he seems like he would be an asshole.
Well,
and I don't base that off of anything other than just that he looks like he has an asshole face, which I feel like is how the world should view Peter Parker.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that Peter Parker's not actually an asshole, just that everyone kind of thinks he's a worthless piece of shit asshole. Which is why I think they nailed the casting of the new Spider-Man for the MCU.
Yeah.
He's not an attractive guy. He kind of looks like he has a thumb for a face.
Yeah.
But in real life, that actor seems cool.
Yeah.
Peter Parker seems cool. He quips with the jokes well. The voice, the vocal range is a lot more stereotypical Peter Parker Spider-Man than I think Tobey Maguire ever got. Yeah. But he has that like, yes, I can see the world treating you like shit kind of look and feel about him that Andrew Garfield just doesn't have, because Andrew Garfield looks like a goddamn supermodel.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing, is that, like, I really wanted that balance between Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, where it's like, Tobey Maguire is just like, oh, I want to look like I'm in all of your beauty, but I just look like I wet myself. And Andrew Garfield's like, I'm a fucking supermodel, who gives a shit. And I think fucking Tom, whatever the fuck his name is, he's got that good balance going.
Hopefully. We'll see in Homecoming.
We'll see in Homecoming. If Homecoming is a good movie, if Homecoming works as a Spider-Man movie...
Oh, it's a house!
Yeah!
I didn't know it changed shapes.
It does. If fucking Homecoming works as a Spider-Man movie, then, like, Marvel has bought a lot of good karma from me. Like, it has worked. If it fucks up, then they've lost a lot. This is a risky investment.
Yeah, I guess Homecoming is probably the most important MCU movie coming out in the next couple of years for the future of the MCU. Because, like, Black Panther and Guardians of the Galaxy 2... and even looking way further ahead, Captain Marvel.
Right.
Those are all going to be pretty successful.
Pretty decent,
just because of outside of those movies' reasons. Like, we're all excited for our first black superhero. We're all excited for our first Marvel lady superhero. Yeah. And we're all excited for more Guardians of the Galaxy. So, those are kind of the only MCU movies that I'm really excited for right now. And even if they're all crap, they're probably going to have at least okay opening weekends.
Yeah.
Homecoming,
could
I don't
be a
really
huge
care about.
fuck up, yeah.
I don't really care about because I'm not as into Spider-Man as you are, and honestly, like I already have all the Spider-Man I feel like I need.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say no to more good Spider-Man stories, but I'm not hungry for it the way you are.
Yeah.
If it's good, great. If it's bad, that's gonna really, really, really hurt the MCU.
That's true. If Spider-Man fucks up, then it's like...
After Civil War, nobody really cares about Avengers movies anymore. Like, they even changed the name of the second Infinity War movie, and everyone was just kind of like,
alright then.
Whatever.
I guess that's happening.
There's maybe going to be an Iron Man 4. Who gives a shit about that?
Who knows?
Who gives a shit about any more Captain America movies, if that's even going to be a thing?
Yeah.
Spider-Man is kind of like, if you're going to reinvest us in this world, actually reinvest us in this world, it's kind of got to be through Spider-Man, your most popular superhero.
Yeah.
Just feels like there's a lot riding on this movie.
There is. And if they... I mean, that's the thing, is that, like, I always crave this, like, in-between between Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, where it's like, I really want that, like, Spider-Man who delivers the quips well, but is also kind of a loser. I really want that. Very much. I don't know. Spider-Man's my favorite. Because, like, he's just a normal-ass dude. He's just, like... You know, when you have gods and super soldiers and dudes in iron suits fucking rolling around, he's just this, like, normal guy trying to pay rent. I'm, like, having a normal life. And that's what's good about Spider-Man. He's not a billionaire, he's not a demigod. He's just a guy who happened to fucking fall into this extraordinary life.
We should title this episode, after you hit play, tab out and play this in the background because there's nothing to see here.
There's nothing going on! Jesus, get that last fucking...
Like, I think we're interesting to listen to. I hope you like what is apparently our podcast now.
This is the thing about the Genocide run. It's going to be very podcasty. Because, like, just fucking put this video on and then I'll tab to something in the background. Because, Jesus Christ, we have one more fucking dude left to kill. We put on... Yeah.
So you don't have to look at it anymore.
Yeah. That.
I'm 90% sure Matt is Kylo Ren.
Exactly.
Here, let me go see if I can find it. I'll show it to you.
Yeah. God, we have...
That's not Kylo Ren's lightsaber. Looking it up close.
I mean, this is kind of beautiful, I think, about Undertale.
I'm just trolling around looking for one more thing to kill.
Is that, like, neither the true pacifist nor the genocide run is something that you can just, like, stumble upon accidentally, you know? Where it's like, you have to be very committed to killing everybody or saving everybody.
I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that. I agree with that for Genocide Run, probably. But I could see myself having accidentally played a pacifist run.
Sure, but like in the very first episodes, I was like, why don't we try to spare everybody? So we did. We spared everybody. Got the true pacifist run.
No, by all means, it happened because that's what we were specifically aiming for. But I could definitely see a world where it would have happened to me accidentally, as opposed to the Genocide Run, where no. It's
definitely true for Genocide more than anything, where it's like, you have to just try to kill everybody. You have to grind your way into fucking being the deadliest creature alive. It's pretty fucked up if you think about it. Like what, it's been like fucking 30 minutes since we saw Papyrus and Sans?
God damn.
Yeah. It's been a while.
Is this a puzzle? Did I do this successfully last time?
You did, as a matter of fact.
This is fucking hard.
It is pretty hard to do this, like, hockey shit.
I should be naturally good at it.
Yeah, you're Canadian. You got that Canada stuff going on.
Canada stuff going on.
Got all that healthcare, and there you go, purple.
Job and Simon, comment if you know what that Canada stuff is.
What does the purple say? Blue, hopping and twirling your original style pulled you through. You are awarded 2G.
Hey!
You got gold!
100% completion run.
Yeah.
And killing everything.
Yeah. Maybe you can go to Snowden and see what's up? Because shit's kind of fucked up in there.
Do you think that one left is Papyrus?
No, I don't think it's Papyrus, but I think that Papyrus is definitely the checkpoint for Genocide to make sure you're still on this run. Make sure you're still killing everybody. But if you go to Snowden without fighting Papyrus, you're probably okay.
You said the exact opposite of that earlier.
I don't know. I've never done the specific triggers for that, because, like, the way I played this, the way I played the Genocide run, and I've done it before, is that, like, you just alt-tab out of it and mash left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, until something happens, until you hear the beep, beep, beep.
So what other thing would you do? Would you, like, read or watch videos or something?
Yeah, just, like, browse fucking the internet in any sort of regard. Oh, jeez. Back and forth, like a Pokemon trainer.
Yeah, reference more games I don't play.
Exactly! That's the thing, right?
Bring this back to something else Nintendo besides Ocarina of Time, or Rogue Squadron, or Majora's Mask.
When you've got to grind, when you've got to, like...
This isn't grinding.
It is, though!
It's not!
It is grinding!
This isn't what grinding means!
That's definitely what grinding means. This is definitely, like, you having to do one thing over and over and over until you achieve what your goal is.
No, grinding is battles.
I mean, grinding isn't necessarily battles, like...
Okay, name an example that's not Undertale of something that you feel confident I would call grinding that doesn't involve battles.
I don't know, World of Warcraft? Like, you have to grind all the quests there in order to complete all the quests.
I haven't played World of Warcraft, but I'm pretty sure there's fighting in that game.
There is definitely fighting, but this... I would say it is grinding, because, like, it is a grind. It is you putting your fucking nose to the grindstone and having to get the desired outcome.
But do those quests not involve fighting?
Some of them do. Definitely some of them do.
Because, like, so, the only MMO I've played, Star Trek Online, you need to get, like, your daily amount of dilithium, and you have to go do some, like, grindy daily missions.
Right.
That refresh every 20 hours or something fucking annoying like that. This is why I stopped playing Star Trek Online.
Here, go into Snowden Town.
But they don't necessarily all involve fighting. In fact, the most efficient ones are the ones you memorize the, like, order of options in which you don't have to fight. But I would call that grinding because it probably involves fighting, or fighting is at least an option. You may have optimized it to not have to fight, but the default is still fighting, as opposed to this just fucking walking around. And also, there's an end to this, and I think there's an implication in grinding that it's just infinite.
Well,
that
at least
you're doing it to level up.
in, like, early WoW, a lot of it was, like, get this thing that has, like, a 20% drop rate, and it fucking sucks. And you just have to wait until the thing drops what you want, and you have to kill a bunch of shit. So go into that shop, yeah. Oh, she's still there, huh? Yeah, just exit, just leave. Alright, go back to grinding.
Wait, what?
Yeah, go back to fucking finding the final encounter. Got one more dude to kill, and then...
Is it her?
No, it's not her, although she is involved in the future of all this.
God.
You'll find out! I don't know. Man, I'm gonna go pee again. Entertain the
You're so
folks.
full of pineapple and vodka.
I really am.